Hi everyone, welcome to JavaScript Daily channel. Today we are going to talk about one topic in React by the name of React Forms. After that we talked about how to handle the forms, and handling the forms is about how to handle the data when it changes value or gets submitted. In HTML, form data is usually handled by a DOM. In React, form data is usually handled by the component, and when the data is handled by the component, all data is stored in the component state, and you can control changes by adding event handler or in on change attribute. First we make like this a simple forms. After that we start our handling on this form. First we make the function by the name of app. Inside of function we return. Inside of return we have a big div. Let's give first style on that. I use to style this web form by Tailwind CSS framework, and I suggest for you to use or learn Tailwind CSS framework because that's the best. We have class and we give padding -10. Okay, first we have logo and the name of university. First I want to add the logo here. Import KPU, means Kabul Polytechnic University, from here. KPU dot, let me check once, KPU dot GPEG. Okay, first we have a div. Inside of this div we have one image. Inside of image we have one source by the name of KPU. Yes, and we give a style for this. As Tailwind CSS, we have a class rounded dash full. Yes, and let me check, it should be good for you to see. Like this, rounded dash full. It means border radius is 100%, and margin dash auto. It means the logo should be in the center of the page. And we give a width for this. Width should be 150. Yes. After that we have one header. We give Kabul Polytechnic University. Again we give for this style. We have class. Inside of class we first bold the font dash bold and font dash sans. After that we have margin dash auto and margin top dash 5 and text dash excel. It means a little bigger. Again we give the div style. Have class. Inside of class we use from grid, and margin bottom dash be 5. Yeah, it was about the logo and the name of university. After that we have one name by the name of one input here by the name of student class, student details, sorry. Again we have a div. Inside of div we have one span. Inside of span we write student details, student details. Okay, let's give a style for this also. We have class, write box dash decoration, decoration size bg dash means background dash Cretan to right, and form dash Indigo form Indigo 600 and to dash pink dash 100 and text dash white text dash white and py dash 3 px dash 2052 rounded dash xl and font dash bold and text dash xl. Yes, again we style the div also. We have a class, we give grade and justify should be not start center. Yes, yeah, it was the student details. The form which we make, it was about the student details of Kabul Polytechnic University. And next we make the form. Yeah, we have one input by the name of name and father. Name, we have one div. Inside of div we have two inputs. We have right inside of the inputs first name, and we write the placeholder first name place, and we give a little style here. The type of this input should be text, and we have a class, gift style. Okay, like this is better as I think. We have class margin top dash b5 and py dash b3 and rounded dash xl text dash center font dash bold. Yeah, yes. And the next input we have by the name of inputs. We use types. Again, text. We give the class margin top dash b5, p dash 2, and rounded dash xl. Text should be center, and font should be bold, and placeholder father name, please. Father name. Yes, we have it like this. And one thing's the size of this be a little small. Let's make this py dash b2 no dash b3. Yes, and we give the style of this div. Have class flex, we use flex, and cap dash x dash 6, and justify should be center. Yes, we use it like this. And the next one we have email address input. Email address. Again, we have div. Inside of div we have one input. Inside of input we give the type of this email, and we give like py dash b3 and px dash 36, and margin top dash 5, rounded dash xl, and text should be center, font dash bold, and we give a placeholder your email, please. Yes, we have, and we give style for email also. Great, justify should be center. Yes. And the next input we have roll number. A student in university should have a roll number 1, 2, 3, etc. We have roll number. Again, we have one div. Inside of div we have input. We give the type of this number, and we have class. Inside of class we have margin top should be 5, padding bottom should be 3, and rounded should be xl. Text should be center, and font should be bold. We have a placeholder roll number. Yeah, Yes, and again we give style. Class flex cap dash x dash b6 and justify should be center. Yes, the next input we have department. Again, it be inside of this div. Department we have select. Inside of select we have three options. One of them should be network, and the next one information system, and the third option is software. Yes, let's give a style for this also. First we start from the select. We have a class margin top dash 5 and py should be 3, rounded should be Excel, text should be center, font should be bold, and px dash be 20 and justify should be center. Yes, and here we use one thing should be selected. For example, network, no, software should be selected. Yes, and the next input we have subjects and phone number. Subjects and phone number. We have one div again. Inside of this div we have two inputs. The types of this should be text, and we give class for this. Margin top should be 5, rounded should be Excel, text should be center, font should be bold, and py-3, and placeholder subjects. And the next input, the type again should be text, number, okay, text, and the class margin top should be 5, rounded Excel, text center, font bold, and py-3. Give a placeholder 0s 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yes, now we give style for this should be command center. We have a class, inside of that flex, justify should be center, and we make a little space inside this to gap dash x. That should be it. Yes, it be a little big. And the end of this, we have just two inputs left. One of them is text area, text area. Again, we have one div. Inside of this div, we have text area, and we give a very simple style for this. Margin top dash 5, rounded dash XL, padding X should be 450, padding Y should be 10, and align center, font be bold. Okay, we give style the div also. Okay, great, and justify should be center. Yes. And the end of this input, we have one input left by the name of submit. It means this form without submit is not meaning. Submit. We write one div. Inside of div we have an input. The type should be submit, and we have a class. Margin top dash be 5, rounded should be XL, text should be center, and font should be bold. Font should be, and we give a little style in background, PG white, means background white, and PY should be dash gray. PX dash 64, and we give a value. We write save. Okay, we give one style class great, justify, center. Yes, it was about the form, and let's start how to handle the forms on that. Okay, first come here, we write const name and set name, use state, okay, we have const father name, and set father name, again use state. We have another by the name of const email, set email, use state. The next one, we have const send means class, and we give set synf. Again, write use state. Okay, we gave the form on here. We write here on submit. It means when submitted, in which function we write handle submit. Yes. Again, we call here const handle submit equal to event. Again, we have event dot prevent default. Okay, let's come first on the student details now. On name and father's name, we give here we write value, and first we use the name. We give value name, and on change equal to e set name. Let me check name and set name. Set name. Here we write e dot target dot value. Okay, first here we should write alert the name which you entered name. Okay, let's check. No, it didn't work. Why? Because of this. Why it didn't work? It must be work. Alert the name which you entered. Between the name. Okay, no problem. Let's npm run start. Okay, here we have one problem. Let's check what's the problem. Okay, min find error. Let me check here. Okay, the problem is here. We replace this to React. As I think it works. Yeah, just we put here Elias and we should submit. Yes, the name which you entered Elias. Okay, let's do the others. Again, we give for this value, we give father name and on change set father name e.target.val. Here we should also write and your father name is father. Let's check it. Yes, the name which you entered, yeah, it works. Let's do the email address also. Email address, we give value by the name of email and change set email e.target.value. Yes, the next one we have class, we have send. Okay. Let's come to department. Yes, we give value send and on change set send e.target.value, and here we should give value for this value network. Here also we give the value info system. It means information system. We give for this software. Okay, now it's time to test how it works and how we handle it. Okay, name Elias. Okay, here, and your email address is email and your class is now father's name. We have Ahmad Afghan .ilyasyak@gmail.com. Roll number, for example, 20. Network select information system. We have IS. Yeah, everything's going well. Now submit. Yes, the name which you entered Ilyas and your father name is Ahmad and everything is work. If we change it to alert to document, document.write, it should be also better like this. Okay, we refresh, we give a b a at gmail.com, number 20. Yes, the name which you entered. Okay, thank you for nice watching. It was about React form and you learn how to handle the and submit your form. Thanks for your nice watching. Goodbye.